Hey guys, Time Movie Davies here, and welcome to the 82nd Academy Awards retrospective, where I'm gonna take a look back at the 2010 Oscars for the films of 2009, where we had a duel between The Hurt Locker and the biggest blockbuster ever, Avatar. So let's take a look. So Best Picture, the Oscars chose The Hurt Locker. This race is pretty debatable. It's always debatable between Hurt Locker and Avatar. Golden Globes gave it to Avatar because they love James Cameron and they love big blockbusters. The Hurt Locker wins everything else, BAFTA, Critics' Choice, and PGA, so it was predicted to win. What other contenders do we have? We also have Up in the Air, which is probably my favorite Jason Reitman movie. Reitman broke into the Best Picture race with Juno, and this was massive star power for Up in the Air, and I love Up in the Air, and it's definitely one of my favorites. We also have Precious, big Oscar bait Lee Daniels movie. I was kind of surprised that it got nominated everywhere. I get that you can nominate Gabrielle Sidibe and Monique in the screenplay. I was even kind of surprised that I got an editing nomination and a director nomination. A director nomination. So, yeah, not complaining on Precious. Still, it's a good movie, but pretty Oscar baity in my opinion. We also have Inglourious Basterds. Who doesn't love Tarantino? Tarantino broke into the Best Picture race with Pulp Fiction, and the Oscars haven't nominated him ever since Pulp Fiction, and it was a great comeback for him. We also have An Education, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival. The Oscars sometimes love British movies, and it was coming of age, which the Oscars don't usually look for. But this was Carey Mulligan's breakout performance, and yeah. What else can I say about An Education? It's a great movie. We also have Up, easily one of the best Pixar movies of all time. WALL-E would have made it into the Best Picture race back the previous year if there were 10 nominees. We also have A Serious Man, Coen Brothers movie. Definitely one of my favorite Coen Brothers movies. This is also very underrated in my opinion. Very underrated. I mean, that movie was robbed for Best Actor for Michael Stuhlbarg, and I'm pissed about that. Yeah. But it only got a Critics' Choice nomination though. But the only nominations that Inglourious Basterds missed was the BAFTA, and An Education missed out on Golden Globes. So, and then Up did not get a Comedy Golden Globe nomination for some reason. Don't know why. The Golden Globes sometimes go out there with animated films and nominate them in other categories too. So, again, A Serious Man only got a Critics' Choice nomination, but not a Golden Globe Comedy Musical nomination? What? I mean, they still nominated Michael Stuhlbarg, but why not for Picture? Did they just not like it? I don't understand. But whatever. District 9, one of the most unique sci-fi films. I liked District 9. It was produced by Peter Jackson, and it was great, and yeah, but only got a PGA nomination. It didn't get Golden Globe or BAFTA or Critics' Choice nomination, so I guess the PGA nomination boosted it up. Kind of like when Judas got nominated for the PGA and not Critics' Choice. So yeah, but then the 10th slot was The Blind Side, which did not get nominated anywhere. I'm surprised that The Blind Side got nominated for Best Picture. Like, it's a good movie. It's an inspirational and good movie, but what's so Best Picture buzzy about it? Like, I get that they can nominate Sandra Bullock, but for Best Picture, come on. Other contenders, Invictus, which got Critics' Choice and PGA. It's a Clint Eastwood movie. The Oscars love Eastwood movies, so they just didn't honor him this year, except for the actors. We also have 9, which was by no means Best Picture nomination worthy. Like, that movie got panned by critics. It was not even expected to be nominated anywhere. Like, it's so bad. I did not like 9. I mean, the cast was good and all, but no thanks. Star Trek got PGA. They love their sci-fi. They love their big blockbusters like Deadpool. Yeah, all that. So at the Golden Globes, for the drama category, we had Avatar, The Hurt Locker, Inglourious Basterds, Precious, and Up in the Air. Those top 5 make sense. They didn't nominate Invictus or they didn't nominate The Blind Side or An Education, which I guess makes sense. For the comedy musical category, we had The Hangover, which won. 500 Days of Summer, one of my favorite rom-coms. It's Complicated with Meryl Streep. Julie and Julia, which also starred Meryl Streep and what she won for. And then 9. Again, where's A Serious Man? And where's Up? Where's Up? I don't understand. At the BAFTAs, you had The Hurt Locker and Avatar and Education, Precious, and Up in the Air. But you left out Mr. Tarantino. You left out Inglourious Basterds BAFTAs. I mean, they still nominated Tarantino, but come on. I definitely would have put the 5 should have been Inglourious Basterds that were Precious, I would say. At the Critics' Choice, you had Hurt Locker, Avatar, and Education, Inglourious Basterds, Invictus, 9, Precious, A Serious Man, Up, and Up in the Air. Again, no District 9 or Blind Side. Wait, what's interesting is that the Critics' Choice loved 9, and they gave it 10 nominations. 10 nominations. That's insane. Ugh. Okay, then at the PGAs, you had Hurt Locker, Avatar, District 9, and Education, Inglourious Basterds, Invictus, Precious, Star Trek, Up, and Up in the Air. No A Serious Man or Blind Side again. Man, the Oscars just loved The Blind Side. Best Director. This was history-making for Catherine Bigelow. Like, it was time for the Oscars to finally give a woman a win. A woman a win. Like, they could have given it to James Cameron any other year. The rest of the awards bodies, BAFTA, Critics' Choice, and DGA, they gave it to Catherine Bigelow, and then the Golden Globes gave it to James Cameron because the Golden Globes hated Hurt Locker. So, and by the way, both were both were X's back then. So, Battle of the X's. Tarantino nominated everywhere for Inglourious Basterds. The only nomination that Jason Reitman missed was the BAFTA. BAFTA was weird. BAFTA was weird. But, yeah. And then Lee Daniels for Precious was kind of expected, I guess. I mean, he got Critics' Choice and DGA, so he was probably predicted to be nominated, so I'm fine with that. Clint Eastwood nominated for Golden Globe and Critics' Choice for Invictus. The BAFTAs nominated the director of District 9, Neil Blomkamp, and the director of An Education. Best Actor. This was no-brainer, slam dunk for Jeff Bridges. I mean, after the Last Picture Show, Jeff Bridges needed an Oscar. I mean, his performance in Crazy Heart is so good. He was very good. Alcoholic country singer, kind of similar to Joaquin Phoenix in Walk the Line. So, yeah, it was great for Jeff Bridges to get an Oscar. He won everywhere except for BAFTA. BAFTAs gave it to Colin Firth for A Single Man, which is probably my favorite performance in the category. Just because it was more groundbreaking in terms of the themes of the film, the LGBTQ plus themes, the gay themes of the film. Like, I really loved Colin Firth in A Single Man, and he definitely would have won any other year if he wasn't competing with Jeff Bridges. George Clooney nominated everywhere. For some reason, Jeremy Renner was only snubbed at the Golden Globes. Was somehow snubbed at the Golden Globes. How could they not nominate Jeremy Renner? Like, I don't understand. Morgan Freeman, he missed a BAFTA nomination, so yeah, it was a solid top 5. It was an easy top 5. But you're probably wondering what the Golden Globes nominated and the BAFTAs nominated. The Golden Globes nominated Tobey Maguire and Brothers over Jeremy Renner, which I'm sure was kind of weird. At the Critics' Choice, they nominated Viggo Mortensen in The Road. Yeah. And then the BAFTA nominated Andy Serkis. They were the only ones to do so, but it was these 5, and that was it. Best Actress, again, easy no-brainer for Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side. For as much hate as this Oscar win gets, I really love Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side, so it made sense for the Oscars to award her for this. What's interesting though is that Meryl Streep in Julie and Julia, who won the Comedy Golden Globe, actually tied the Critics' Choice with Sandra Bullock, which I'm sure was pretty shocking, I have to say. Carey Mulligan, nominated for An Education. She won the BAFTA. It's her home turf, and she definitely would have been my personal pick in the category. Gabrielle Sidibe nominated everywhere for Precious. And then for the last slot, it was kind of Helen Mirren's for The Last Station. Helen Mirren's slot for The Last Station. She got Golden Globe and SAG, but missed a BAFTA nomination. A BAFTA nomination. The BAFTAs love Helen Mirren. And she also didn't get a Critics' Choice nomination, so I guess she was kind of expected to get in. Other contenders, Saoirse Ronan and Lovely Bones, who got BAFTA and Critics' Choice. And then Emily Blunt and The Young Victoria. It was these 3 Brits competing for the last 5th slot. Supporting actor. Easy, clearly, and clean sweep for Christoph Waltz. You know, he plays a really despicable villain, and Tarantino created one of the best characters of the entire movie, I would say. The only other person that was nominated everywhere was Stanley Tucci in The Lovely Bones. He plays this murderous psychopath who kills Saoirse Ronan, and Saoirse Ronan must go back and get her revenge on this twisted man. Stanley Tucci, he played that creepy role perfectly, and he would have won any other year, I suppose. We also had Matt Damon in Invictus and Woody Harrelson in The Messenger, who got nominated everywhere but the BAFTA. BAFTA was weird. BAFTA only nominated 2 of the top 5, Waltz and Tucci. Matt Damon was great. Woody Harrelson, I'm actually surprised by. I saw The Messenger, and it's a really good movie, but it's kind of Oscar bait. But I have a great appreciation for Woody Harrelson, so I can't really complain. And then for the last slot, it was probably Christopher Plummer's for The Last Station. Just like Helen Mirren, he also got Golden Globe and SAG, and they weren't nominated at BAFTA or Critics' Choice, so yeah. The other contenders we have Christian McKay and Mia Orson Welles, and Alfred Molina in An Education. They took the slots from They took the slots from Matt Damon and Woody Harrelson. Again, the BAFTAs went 3 out of 5, like 2 out of 5 on this top 5, and they made room for Alec Baldwin, and it's complicated. What is that? What is that? That's weird. I mean, he was nominated for Comedy Golden Globe lead for the Golden Globe for Comedy Musical, but a BAFTA nomination? Really? But it was, other than that, that was it. It was these 5 plus McKay and Molina, and that was it. And supporting actress was the same. Monique, in Precious, sweeps everything. She plays the abusive mother of Gabrielle Sidibe's character. Let's give her an Oscar. I just loved her heartbreaking monologue. Her character is very despicable and hateful. Like, she treats her daughter like trash. Like, she's a bad mama, and you don't want to mess with a bad mama. But Monique was excellent and Precious, and she definitely deserved the Oscar. We had the 2 up in the air actresses, Anna Kendrick and Vera Farmiga. Anna Kendrick is probably my favorite performance from Up in the Air. Her quirky dialogue and the way her character goes throughout the movie, and she's just excellent in that. Vera Farmiga was great too, so both of them were equally excellent. The best out of the film. And then Penelope Cruz gets nominated for 9. I'm surprised by that, actually, after seeing the movie. Like, Penelope Cruz is a great actress and all, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that the Oscars nominated her for 9. Like, I thought there was better performances in 9, as lackluster as the film is, but there's no denying Penelope Cruz, though. But yeah, I don't really agree with that nomination, though. And then Maggie Gyllenhaal in Crazy Heart, who's really good in the movie, but she didn't get nominated anywhere. I'm sure that was pretty surprising back then. I mean, she was nominated for. she is the sister of the much popular Jake Gyllenhaal. Um, I mean, not she didn't get a SAG nomination. She didn't get anywhere. Kind of like kind of like what? How can I put this? Kind of like when Leslie Manville got nominated for Phantom Thread, or or when Marina de Tavira got nominated for Roma and didn't get any prior nominations. But there's no denying Maggie Gyllenhaal. But the runner-ups were what were the runners-up? Julianne Moore and A Single Man got Golden Globe and Critics' Choice. She missed a SAG, so I guess she was like predicted to be nominated. I guess so. I would have nominated her over Cruise. We also had one Inglourious Basterds actress, Diane Kruger. Why not Melanie Laurent in lead? Like, if you're gonna nominate an actress for Inglourious Basterds, I would say you would nominate Melanie Laurent, because I felt like she had more. I mean, Diane Kruger, she kind of appears in one scene through the movie, and she kind of disappears, and she's, spoiler alert, she's killed off by Londa. Spoiler alert, she's killed off by Londa, but there's no denying that. Kruger did get a SAG, so that was pretty surprising. Samantha Morton and The Messenger got a Critics' Choice nomination, and then Marion Cotillard was placed in the supporting category for 9. She was campaigning lead though. What? I don't understand that. I don't like that, but Marion Cotillard's still a good actress, so. And then 2 BAFTA nominees from the John Lennon biopic Nowhere Boy, Kristen Scott Thomas and Anne-Marie Duff. But I'm moving on. Original screenplay went to The Hurt Locker. That makes sense. But it won BAFTA, WGA. Critics' Choice gave it to Inglourious Basterds, but Inglourious Basterds wasn't eligible at WGA because Tarantino is not a member. Because Tarantino is not a member of the WGA. He's not a member of the WGA, so yeah. I wish he was, though. But if Mark Bowl won for Zero Dark 30 in 2012, then Tarantino would win for Inglourious Basterds instead of Django Unchained, but that's the way it is. A Serious Man nominated for BAFTA, Critics' Choice, and WGA wasn't nominated at the Globes because the Globes hated A Serious Man. Up. Good job. Up got BAFTA and Critics' Choice. The WGAs don't do animated films. So, yeah. And then The Messenger gets nominated here. That's kind of interesting. I mean, it's a well-written movie, but I wouldn't call it the best screenplay of the year. Like, I think there were better contenders like The Hangover, which got BAFTA and WGA, and then 500 Days of Summer, which is like considered one of the best rom-coms of all time, because it got Critics' Choice and WGA. So, yeah, Avatar got WGA. Yeah. So, the 5 nominees make sense, but I would probably nominate The Hangover or 500 Days of Summer over the Messenger. So, not complaining too much, but yeah. Adapted screenplay. When I saw this, I was extremely shocked. Okay, Precious wins the Oscar, but they're the only ones to do so. Up in the Air was supposed to win. It was supposed to win. It won Golden Globe, BAFTA, Critics' Choice, and WGA. All those four, including the USC Scripter Award. But Precious, it's a well-written movie and all, but Up in the Air was the best screenplay of the year. Up in the Air was the best screenplay of the year. And Up in the Air not getting a single award, disgusting. It is disgusting. I don't like that. District 9 nominated for Golden Globe, BAFTA, and Critics' Choice, wasn't eligible for WGA. In Education, it was pretty much expected. And then the last slot went to In the Loop. In the Loop is kind of interesting. I mean, it's Armando Iannucci, and it's kind of similar to his show Veep. So yeah, but In the Loop, it was a great screenplay. So yeah, the runners-up were probably Fantastic Mr. Fox, which got BAFTA, as well as A Single Man, and then the WGA's were interesting because they nominated Crazy Heart, Star Trek, and Julie and Julia. So yeah, so this top 5 makes sense. But still, what a huge upset that Precious won over Up in the Air. Like, what the heck happened there? I'm like, what? Excuse me? Moving on. Cinematography went to Avatar. That makes sense. But there was a 3-way split for cinematography. We had Hurt Locker, which won the BAFTA, and then the ASC gave it to The White Ribbon. It's a black and white movie, but they go out there with weird stuff like they gave it to Lion, Cold War instead of Roma, and Mink. So the ASC loves their black and white movies, but The White Ribbon was actually a very good-looking movie. It was a very good-looking movie, and yeah, I can appreciate that. Inglourious Basterds nominated everywhere. And then the last slot went to Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Isn't that fascinating? I mean, I thought the colors and the lighting was pretty mediocre at best, and yeah, I don't understand why Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince got nominated for cinematography, but it's Bruno Delbonnel, so I can't really underestimate him. 9 was probably predicted to be nominated because it got Critics' Choice and ASC. District 9 got nominated at BAFTA, Lovely Bones Critics' Choice, and The Road at the BAFTAs. Editing went to The Hurt Locker. It was easy, obvious. But I thought the best editing that year was definitely Inglourious Basterds because it had a faster pace and yeah, Inglourious Basterds was my personal pick, but I have nothing against Hurt Locker winning though. Avatar won Critics' Choice, and then Hurt Locker won BAFTA and Eddie. So yeah, District 9 nominated at BAFTA and Eddie, and then the 5th was Precious. And then Up in the Air, you didn't nominate Up in the Air. So they did nominate Star Trek at the Eddies and 9 at the Critics' Choice, but Up in the Air should have gotten editing over Precious, which was out of nowhere. Precious wasn't supposed to happen. Production design went to Avatar. Easy cheese. Sherlock Holmes won the other Art Directors Guild Award. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus nominated at BAFTA. 9 nominated at Critics' Choice. We also had the other contenders, District 9, Half-Blood Prince, and The Lovely Bones. And then, again, Inglourious Basterds should have gotten production design over The Young Victoria, though. The Young Victoria getting production design over Inglourious Basterds It's a bit of a head scratcher. Costumes went to the Young Victoria, Coco Before Chanel, Bright Star 9, and the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus were nominated. So, yeah, costume design, whatever. Makeup went to Star Trek. That makes sense. Young Victoria won BAFTA. Il Divo, not nominated anywhere else. Yeah, moving on. Foreign language film went to The Secret in Their Eyes. I haven't seen The Secret in Their Eyes, but I guess this was pretty unexpected. The White Ribbon was probably expected to win because it got Golden Globe, but A Prophet got BAFTA. And then the last two slots were Ajami and The Milk of Sorrow. And then I look, and wait, where is Broken Embraces by Almodovar? What are you doing? Like, they didn't even submit Broken Embraces. Like, it's Almodovar. They awarded him for All About My Mother, but ugh. Coco Before Chanel was also not submitted, so yeah, whatever. Animated feature went to Up. Easy no-brainer. Swept everything. Oscar, Golden Globe, Critics' Choice, BAFTA, PGA, Annie. These six everywhere. It was a perfect Pixar movie. Just the first 10 minutes are pure perfection of emotional storytelling. It is just fantastic. The runner-up was probably Fantastic Mr. Fox. It would have won everywhere else. The only other movie that was nominated everywhere else was Coraline. And then Princess and the Frog missed BAFTA. And then the fifth slot was The Secret of Kells, which is kind of interesting because it's from the director of Wolfwalkers, so I haven't seen Secret of Kells, so I can't really comment on that. They could have nominated Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs because it got Golden Globe, Critics' Choice, and Annie, so it was probably predicted to be nominated. For some reason, 9 got PGA. That was a weird movie. And then Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs got Critics' Choice, so yeah. But animated feature, easy sweep for Up. And speaking of easy sweep for Up wins original score. What can I say? Michael Giacchiano, I can't pronounce his last name. You have done it again. If he couldn't win for Ratatouille, he would win for Up. And I love that. Avatar got Golden Globe and BAFTA nominated. Fantastic Mr. Fox, great job. I believe that was Alexandre Desplat's first nomination, I guess. I don't know. Sherlock Holmes was nominated. The Hurt Locker was nominated. That's kind of interesting. Where the Wild Things Are was probably supposed to be nominated, but I don't think it was eligible, though. The Informant, which is by the great Marvin Hamlish. A Single Man got Golden Globe. Princess and the Frog got nominated at Critics' Choice because they love Randy Newman. And then Crazy Heart got BAFTA. Kind of interesting. Original song went to Weary Kind from Crazy Heart. It was an easy sweep. I love that song. My personal favorite though is Almost There from Princess and the Frog. So yeah, 2 Princess and the Frog songs were nominated. Almost There and Down in New Orleans. Louis de Panama from Paris 36. Never heard of that movie. And then Take It All from 9. The song Cinema Italiano was supposed to be nominated. And then I guess I Want to Come Home from Everybody's Fine was supposed to get nominated too. Now I See You from Avatar? What? All Is Love wasn't eligible. And then Winter from Brothers got Golden Globe. Sound editing went to the Hurt Locker. It didn't win the MSPE, but it makes sense for Hurt Locker to win sound editing. Avatar won the MSPE award. Inglourious Basterds, Star Trek, and Up were nominated. What they could have nominated was Watchmen and Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, but yeah. Sound mixing went to the Hurt Locker. It won BAFTA and Cinema Audio Society. Avatar won the Critics' Choice, so yeah, that makes sense. Star Trek was nominated. Transformers was nominated, but not for sound editing. And then Inglourious Basterds. Great pick. But District 9 was probably supposed to be predicted to be nominated, so yeah, Inglourious Basterds makes sense. Visual effects went to Avatar. Easy slam dunk. District 9 and Star Trek were nominated everywhere. These three were nominated everywhere. And I think this would be the last time that the Oscars would nominate three nominees in visual effects. So yeah. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen and 2012 were probably the runners-up. Excuse me for my voice. Finally, SAG Ensemble went to Inglourious Basterds. It's Tarantino. What more could you ask for? It had Brad Pitt, Melanie Laurent, Christoph Waltz. It had everybody you would know. 9 got nominated, yeah, because it had Daniel Day-Lewis, Marion Cotillard, Kate Hudson, Nicole Kidman, and Penelope Cruz, so yeah. Precious, Diversity, and Education was nominated. That's kind of interesting. And then the Hurt Locker got nominated for SAG Ensemble for some reason. But okay. But you left out Up in the Air. Though. Yeah. Star Trek was also nominated. Finally, movies that got no nominations. Moon, which was probably supposed to be a huge contender for Sam Rockwell to be nominated, but yeah, how sad. 500 Days of Summer was also supposed to be nominated for Screenplay. Hangover was supposed to be nominated for Screenplay 2. 2 of the best comedies that year. Adventureland, I wanted to include because it's so underrated. And it should have gotten a Screenplay nomination. Watchmen was supposed to get a few technicals, like cinematography or visual effects or, yeah, all those technical awards. Brothers seemed like it was going to get nominated for lead actor for Tobey Maguire. Where the Wild Things Are, maybe visual effects or costumes or, yeah, whatever. Ponyo, which didn't get nominated for animated feature. Broken Embraces, Almodovar. And then The Road, which Viggo Mortensen was nominated for at the Critics' Choice. And then it got a few technicals like cinematography. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. And that concludes the 82nd Academy Awards retrospective. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment down below what you think should have won Best Picture down below in the comments. I would personally choose, I don't know what I would choose, but yeah, it's up to you. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ding that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. So, this is Time Movie Database, signing off.